Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host Tone Vays. I've been trying to go live for like an hour. I don't know what I don't know what the hell the problem was. YouTube is just bugging out. Wasn't letting me set up a stream. At first, I thought maybe I've been banned from live streaming, but I'm live, so I guess I'm not banned from live streaming. So here we are. Yesterday was a crazy day. Look, it's really unexpected. We're going to go straight to the election recap here. I did not expect to wake up this morning to a Biden victory. I did not see that coming. I really didn't. And it is what it is. And they're not letting me do crap. God. Anyway. So I did not expect to wake up with Biden losing both Michigan and Wisconsin. It looks like he has a chance in Nevada. He's got a shot. He's got a shot at Nevada now. That's his best hope because he ain't winning Michigan. He's down 0.7% with 94 votes in, and Wisconsin is done. He's down 0.6% with less than 2% of votes to be counted. He'll probably win Pennsylvania, and he'll definitely win Georgia. Ooh, that's close now. And he should definitely win North Carolina, even though that's close. He's going to win Alaska. They might as well call it. And he ain't winning Arizona. That's done. Too many Californians have moved in. And Nevada is like his only hope. All he has to do is win another state. And if he doesn't win one of these states, Trump's done. And it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, the stream yesterday was great. Wisconsin will be recounted. Yeah, but who do you think is recounting the votes? Like, it's the same people that counted them the first time. Yeah, Trump's going to lose by one. One vote from Maine. Is he going to get a vote from Maine? So here's how I have it. So I don't know how Maine works. I don't know how Nebraska is going to work. Here's how I have it right now. That he's going to be down. Well, Trump needs another vote somewhere. So I don't know. We'll see. Right now, I am mentally prepared for a Biden victory. I don't see Trump winning. And neither do the prediction markets. Prediction markets have Biden 82. And, right here, Biden 78 on the overall. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for Mr. Trump. Look, even Georgia, he's barely in the lead there. And look, Pennsylvania is still like, oh, actually, I'm sorry. I need to refresh this. There's Mr. Biden. He's supposed to win Pennsylvania according to predicted. So Trump's done. Like predicted still has Biden winning Pennsylvania. That's how much they have confidence that all of the mail-in votes are going to be counted as of today, and 98.9% of them are going to be for Biden. Oh, no. I mean, like, there's no doubt in my mind that there's voting fraud, but, like, there's definitely voting fraud, but I can't prove it. I'm not going to waste my time trying to prove it. Anyway, look, it is what it is. And Yeah, I'm not sure why why the prediction markets think Biden's gonna win Pennsylvania. 80% of the votes are in, and Trump is up by 8%. So, isn't Biden win good for Bitcoin? Yes, it is, but it's bad for humans. It's right. Like I care more about humans than I care about Bitcoin. And to me, a Biden win is bad for humans. Supreme Court will side with Trump 2020, but why would it go to the Supreme Court? Like, I don't understand why it would go to the Supreme Court. They're going to recount the votes. They're going to find that there was nothing wrong with the first count. I don't think why anyone thinks that recounting the votes is somehow going to change. Like, who the hell would admit they were wrong? Like, if they recount the votes and they find like why on how is it possible that Trump would suddenly win? That means someone fucked up the first time, and why would anyone want to hold themselves accountable for counting votes the first time? Well, look, if anyone's a sore loser, it's Hillary, because the Democrats spent 3 years or 4 years trying to impeach Trump. Isn't Biden a hardcore socialist? How is he? How is he better for Bitcoin? Well, he's going to triple your taxes, and that tends to be good for Bitcoin. All right, let's go to the charts. So I put in my limit orders to sell my Bitcoin positions because I think we're going to top here and now and over the so last night's stream I said I was looking for a top within 36 hours. Well, now I'm looking for a top within 24 hours. So sometime today or tomorrow I'm looking for a top in Bitcoin. So here's the weekly chart. Now the weekly chart is still very bullish. Look, just because I'm exiting my trades doesn't mean that we're bearish. The weekly chart, yes, the RSI is overbought, but that's not the time to sell. The time to sell is when it leaves the overbought. So, and the MACD looks good and the CMF looks good. The weekly chart is beautiful. Nothing wrong with the weekly chart. The monthly chart, there's nothing wrong with that either. This is the weekly chart, though. I'll keep adjusting my my hyperwave. Hyperwave will keep being adjusted until this phase 7 is horizontal. Here's the monthly chart. The monthly chart is still bullish, but it's a warning. So next month, we can have a monthly top. That's not aligning great. Look, I would love for this to be a red arrow already. And I would love for the weekly chart to have an orange or a red arrow telling us that this week or next week is topping. But the weekly chart is still, 2 to 3 weeks away from a top. But here's why I'm exiting. I am exiting because of this. I am exiting because I trust the MRI. And I think that today or tomorrow, we're going to top. I'm really hoping that we rally tonight or into tomorrow. I really hope we have not already topped. I set my limit orders this afternoon. They were not yet hit. I set my limit orders a little bit above that. I set my limit orders close to 14.4, but we only went as high as 14.277. So say 14.3. So I was about $150 off my limit order sell. I'm still hoping to hit it in the next 24 hours. But if not, I'm exiting like early. Because look at my daily chart. I have the extension A ending, extension C ending, and now these extensions, this extension A is from this MRI top. This extension C is also from this MRI top. And this MRI top still has its extensions moving. So there's still room, but I don't like the second consecutive MRI top. And I am taking my exit. I just hope I didn't miss it. And sometime in the next hour, I need to decide, do I just want to exit and not risk it going into tomorrow? So good comment by LP. If he's going to raise taxes, this also means that he's going to fight Bitcoin harder than anyone else to collect the taxes on Bitcoin. That is correct. That is a correct statement. I'm waiting for Trump 2024. You know, if Trump was a little bit younger, then I would say Trump 2024. But he's old. Maybe, I don't know, someone from his family? I can't give advice on a second passport. I mean, once I start the process for mine, I'll tell you which one I'm getting. Maybe I won't. I'm too public. I need to keep my mouth shut. Is it 100% Biden won? No, it's about 80% Biden won. I'm mentally prepared for a Biden win. I don't know about Melania, maybe Ivanka or Trump Jr. Trump isn't going anywhere. Election fraud is being exposed. I don't know. That's a hard one. I don't know if I would support Trump becoming a dictator and staying in office. Election fraud or no election fraud, I'm not a supporter of staying in office when I mean, like, look, there is election fraud and then there's election fraud, right? There is election fraud, like this president that everyone hates in a country got 80% of the vote. Like, that's election fraud. This, I'm not going to support Trump, barricading in the White House. I won't. So I'm looking at an exit here. We might have already topped. Maybe it's got another day. I said yesterday, 36 hours. I gave it, I'm giving it the entire candle today and possibly yesterday. Oh, sorry, possibly tomorrow. That's what I'm looking for a top. I got to keep this video short, guys. I'm sorry. It took me like an hour to go live because YouTube wasn't letting me go live. I'm not even like, I couldn't even like set it up properly. So this stream will not be long. Let's go to the hourly chart. The hourly chart, I was actually on Joe Saz's channel earlier. I stopped by just as we topped. So I probably should have been putting in my orders and watching the market instead of getting out of my positions instead of being on a YouTube channel, but that's okay. I like this candle. I like that we're rising. We got a couple of green stars in a row. I still think we're going to pop up one more time. The hourly chart has also topped on the MRI. This is a very nasty candle, but it didn't have any follow through. So I still think I can get my orders filled on my sells. In the next hour is going to be tricky though, because I needed to go and make a new high. If the next candle, if the next hour after this hour starts trading up, I'm comfortable holding my positions into tomorrow. I think the top may come tomorrow. I still think we're going to get to that 14.5 area before a more significant pullback. So Bitcoin is taking its dominance back, which is good. It's the one of the few positives around here. GBTC premium is not rising like I wanted. I really wanted to get out of this position with GBTC premium over 25, but it's not. So basically, right now, the price is trading higher. If you look at the blue line, here's why GBTC premium is important. The blue line is the actual price of Bitcoin. Notice how it is significantly higher than it was back here on June 25th. But if you look at the red line, which is GBTC, you can see how it is clearly lower than the price of it was back in June. And this means that the GBTC premium is nowhere near as high. So GBTC premium was way higher. And that's how you were able to get a really good exit back in June. And this means there isn't much FOMO right now. So GBTC premium isn't helping me exit my position, which kind of sucks. And I haven't taken the time to do one of these for QBTC. I actually have a QBTC position. That's the one that I'm exiting. I'm exiting the QBTC position, not the GBTC, but it's the same shit. You know, one's Canadian, one's American. Yeah, clearly the funding rate is suggesting that there is more upside to go. That's why I'm not exiting my Bitcoin positions fully. I'm exiting between 40 and 60% of my position. But if we rally hard closer to 15,000 and that GBTC premium spikes, I'll take 70, 80% of my position off the table and wait for the pullback to 12K. Yeah, let's look at the S&P and gold, and then we're going to have to call it a day. Yeah, guys, you can permanently ban the Hex people. I don't want to hear from them. Hex and Ripple people, you can ban them. Yeah, I think America is pretty fucked. I really do. This was not the election results I was looking for. I don't have thoughts on Ethereum. It's garbage. Would you buy back Bitcoin at 12K? In a perfect world, I'd buy it back closer to 11. But yeah, I'd buy it back at 12K. Tone, do you think Trump is a friendly and kind person that loves humans? Maybe not, but that doesn't matter. Like, I don't want a friendly, cuddly president. I want a president that's good for the country. I don't care if it's friendly and cuddly to another person. That's not the job description. The job description isn't hugging babies. The job description is to run the country. And I think Trump is better for freedom than Biden. There's nothing in a president's job description to be kind and friendly. Right. I like Bernoulli. I'm not hiring a babysitter. Exactly. You know what? I think I'm going to stop talking about what I'm going to do, personally until I actually do it. Look, there's a Twitter poll I wish I sent out back when Trump was running against Hillary, like close to the election day. Like the Twitter poll I would have really loved to see is, who would you rather have as your American president, Hillary or Putin? And just see those results. Once again, someone says, Tone, under Obama and Biden, Wall Street had its biggest run. I'm not here for Wall Street. My personal investments aside, under Biden Obama, I think that America turned for the worst because Obama increased spying like never before. So, no, I don't care how good Obama was for the financial markets. I care about how good Obama was for freedom. And Obama wasn't very good for freedom. And I voted for Obama the first time, not the second time. Obama extended the Patriot Act, right? I think the Patriot Act is one of the worst pieces of legislation that's ever passed. That's my opinion. Well, I wasn't a fan of Bush either. I didn't support anything that Bush did. I was supporting Al Gore in that first election. No, Bitcoin's going to go up regardless of the president. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which one of these guys win. Like I said, the Patriot Act was started by Bush. Yes, I didn't like it. Like, I wasn't a fan of Bush. I was not a fan of Bush. I was not a fan of Obama. The only president I've actually liked since in the last 20 years, the only president I actually liked was Trump. That was the only president. I hated Bush, hated Obama. The only president that I liked is Trump. And not only that, I hated all of the people that were running too. Like, I didn't like McCain. I certainly didn't like Hillary. Romney was okay, but I didn't vote for Romney. It's not like I liked somebody else. Like Ron Paul, Gary Johnson, and Obama. Those were the only people that had a chance to be president in the last 20 years that I actually supported. Just those three. That's it. Trump, Gary Johnson, Ron Paul. The only three guys that I was actually in support of being president. I mean, I thought Bill Clinton was okay, but I was really young. You know, I didn't really have I wasn't, I'm too young to have a real opinion on Clinton. So I could only do opinions of the presidents that I have, the ability to vote for. All right, here's gold. Gold's not doing anything. Gold's back to where it was before. Gold above 1920, I'm bullish. Gold below 1860, I'm bearish. As long as gold is between these two lines, I'm neutral. Kenny, love the statement. This is a national IQ test and America just failed. I agree. Completely agree. Completely agree. Look, the majority of the Democrats voted against the Patriot Act not because they were against the Patriot Act. They voted against the Patriot Act because it was created by a Republican. This is the problem, and that's how I see politics. If Obama created the Patriot Act, the majority of Republicans would have voted against it. Like they vote against it because the other guy is doing it. Like it has nothing to do. The Democrats would have made the Patriot Act even worse their first time around because Obama made the Patriot Act worse when he came in. So don't give me this shit that the Democrats were against the Patriot Act. No, the Democrats were against the guy who put the Patriot Act in. They certainly weren't against the Patriot Act. Why was Trump supporting a $3 trillion money injection? Well, $3 trillion money printed is better than $6 million printed because that's what the Democrats would have tried to do. Look, they're all going to print money. It's a matter of how much. Remember, Trump doesn't have control. He's not even the guy printing the money. Congress decides that. When Harris presidency? So I thought that Harris presidency would be within a year, but I have to lift that. So apparently, as I learned earlier today, if Harris takes over a year from now, she can only run for one re-election. But if Sleepy Joe can stay in power for 2 years and a day, and Harris takes over in 2022. Sorry, if Harris takes over in 2023, she can run for 2 re-elections and she can be president for 8 years. So it looks like Harris is going to take over in 2023. All right, SPX. Look, so the market topped on an MRI 1 hour with a reversal candle. Oh boy, that would have been beautiful. And not exactly a 10 a.m. reversal, a little bit later than a 10 a.m. reversal. This is probably around 10 a.m. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. This is, what do we got here? Oh wow, MRI top right there at the top. When was that? That was at noon. So you had a 10-minute MRI top at 12:30 Eastern time, and on the hourly chart, that was the reversal noon candle with the following candle being the MRI top. So this was a good indication that the market is topping. Now, the market has been rising all morning with a Biden victory. I still say that the market would react better. It's better for the market if Trump wins than if Biden wins. Now, that doesn't mean that the market can't go up with a Biden victory. However, last night, when it looked like Biden was still winning, we were dropping. When Trump took the big lead in the election, the market went straight up. And then when it was starting to look like Biden is taking back the lead, the market started to crash. So I was still completely right that the market was rising with Trump and falling with Biden. But then once certainty came in, all certainty is good for the market. Anytime you have certainty, anytime you know what's going to happen, the market will rise. But now, if people are going to start talking about a contentious election, if Trump is not going to want to leave office, if Trump is going to call for recounts, if this thing is going to become a fucking clown show, then the market is going to crash. The market hates uncertainty and it loves certainty. Also, when the market is looking at unexpected results, that's uncertainty. So that's what happened last night. And this morning, there was certainty that Biden was going to win. And now there is uncertainty as to how accepting to the results of Biden winning Trump is going to be. I don't want to look at stocks today, guys. Let's look at stocks next week because everything is kind of crazy right now. So we're going back to the election. They still haven't called Alaska, which is kind of silly. Georgia is closer than I wanted it. So is Carolina, North Carolina. But it's going to be Michigan and Nevada. I think Nevada is Trump's best hope now. Trump's best hope. Here's the Californians moving in, and Nevada's done. Still have hopes for Nevada. Phoenix, Arizona's lost. Texas was close. Look, my fear isn't that Biden is going to do something. You guys got 2 years to get your shit together because in 2 years, I expect Harris to be president and I expect the Senate to be Democrat. And then 2 years from now, when the Senate has their re-election, the Democrats will control the Senate, the president, and the House. And that's when it's going to get bad. And if more Californians move to Texas, I think Texas will hold Republican next election. But in the 2028 election, I can see Texas going blue. And then you got a problem. Then the country is never going red again. It was going to be blue. Really wish the colors were flipped. Really wish the Democrats were red and Republicans were blue. That would make so much more sense. Especially based on my thumbnails. 135,000 votes magically appeared at 4 a.m. and they were all for Biden. Yes, I said it yesterday. I said it before. If the Democrats win, I am convinced that they cheated. I just don't see how they can win. So I don't have any proof that they cheated. I'm not going to look for proof that they cheated. I'm not going to spend my entire life writing a conspiracy book of the Democrats cheating. But they cheated, and this is not, I don't like cheating. Look, said it earlier, there's only 3 people that have ever ran for president in my voting life that I actually wanted to see become president for at least 8 years, possibly more, depending on how they did in those 8 years. In order, they are Ron Paul, Gary Johnson, and Donald Trump. And it's not like I wanted Donald Trump to run. I mean, there's better candidates, but he's better than anyone else I've seen in the top 5 of any party that has ran for election since the year 2000. That's my order. That's the list. Right. So it looks like Bitcoin has topped. I may have to exit my positions. I may not get my 11.5, 11.4. I don't like this candle. I don't like the MRI top. It can still do it. I called for a Bitcoin top within 36 hours during yesterday's stream. We're in my window. I may just pull the plug on my trades and wait for a pullback. Well, at least the Senate held Republican by one, just by one. As you can see, I mean, there's still some states to be decided. So right now, it's in the Senate, it's 48 red to 47 blue. So that means there's 5 still up for grabs. And we have Alaska, which is clearly Republican. So that's another one for the Republicans. They need 3. Michigan is going to be close, but it looks like the Republicans can take Michigan. We have North Carolina, and it looks like Republicans will get that one. And Georgia, and it looks like Republicans will get that one. So the Republicans will have a little bit of a lead there. So they're going to get 4 more. 1, probably. Right. So they'll be 52 to 48. So they're going to outnumber them by 2, which I think they will potentially lose in 2 years. As for the House, the House is clearly Democrat. Well, at least New Mexico flipped red. But that's not enough. See, look at this. Minnesota, both of their senators are Republican, but they didn't vote for Trump. Minnesota would have, won the election for Trump. Considering how many riots there were in Minneapolis, you would think Minnesota would be more interested in voting for Trump. But hey, I don't live in Minnesota. There's a reason for that. It's like 300 below in the winter. Oh, that's the House. Sorry, not the Senate. I don't know if the Senate is Republican in Minnesota. Nope, Senate's Democrat. All right. It is what it is. Yeah, someday I hope the country will realize the opportunity they missed with Trump. It's unfortunate. Look, there's always a chance, but it may not be over. But a contentious election is not good for anyone either. So the more Trump fights it, the worse it looks. So in Brazil, we have a mandatory vote. Any chance we will ever see that in the US? I hope not. Look, you don't want anything to be mandatory. You don't want to go to prison for not voting. Like, you want less laws. You want less laws. You want laws to be like criminal. You commit murder, you commit theft, you rob people. You want crimes to be actual crimes. The more criminalization you create for non-violent crimes, the worse your society is, in my opinion, the less freedoms you have. So putting in a mandatory vote with a penalty, I think is bad. I think that's bad. I mean, it's good that the US gives states freedom. In fact, the US doesn't give states enough freedom. States should have more freedom so people can choose where they live. The federal government should have very few laws. Very few laws. Let the states do their laws. The federal government just has to make sure that there is free movement of people between the states, that there is the same money between all the states, that there is commerce between all the states. The federal government should make sure that states play by the same rules on a big picture. But let the states do the rules. Like if the state of, I don't know, California wants to put in a law that says you have to vote or you go to prison, that's more okay to me than the federal government doing it, because then you can just move out of California somewhere else. So I'm about less laws. In fact, I still wouldn't be happy if California did it, but I'm against any kind of serious penalties for non-violence. I don't like this candle. It's on an MRI double top. The weekly is still bullish. The monthly is still bullish, but I don't like this daily candle. So I can certainly see a pullback. In Argentina, the penalty is less than $1. Look, the fact that there is a penalty is a problem. Do you really want the government to enforce a $1 penalty? How much money is wasted by the federal government to collect a $1 penalty? So it's just stupid. And if you're not going to enforce a law, don't make a law. Making a law that you can't enforce is even dumber, because then it's selective enforcement. You put in a law that is non-compliable, you have no intention of enforcing that law because it's not enforceable. But if there is someone in your country that you don't like, you can go and selectively enforce your overall unenforceable law on that one particular person because you don't like that one particular person. All of these kinds of laws are terrible. Look, is there a chance that Trump will still be president next year? There's a chance, but at this point, the prediction markets are not wrong. At this point, Trump's chances of being president next term are 20%. I fully believe that. Trump's got a 1 in 5 shot of being president next term. I am with these odds. I'm with these odds. Now, granted, they're still giving Pennsylvania to Biden, which I think is insane. I still think Trump's going to win Pennsylvania, but even if Trump wins Pennsylvania, he's still losing. I think these odds are accurate. Joe just gained 400,000 votes in Pennsylvania. I'm surprised it's not 400 million votes in Pennsylvania that he just got. There's a I mean, like, look, we all knew going into this election that Pennsylvania was going to be the biggest cheater. So I didn't expect it from Michigan and Wisconsin, but we all knew Pennsylvania was gonna be the biggest cheater. We talked about that. I don't want to talk about the monthly MRI top in December. Let's get through November, guys. We can talk about December later. Well, Republicans did cheat. Republicans cheated in the 2000 election to get Bush in. And this is how they paid for it. And Bush was like the worst president you can put in. I thought Bush was a terrible president. So when Republicans cheated to get Bush in, that was really bad. Well, here's your payback. I thought Trump was a good president, and there's your payback. Democrats got you back this time. Obama didn't have to cheat to win that election after 8 years of Bush. MRI stands for the momentum reversal indicator. Trump does not support Bitcoin. Of course not. Why would he support Bitcoin? Why would any president support Bitcoin? That's not in question. Let's see Pennsylvania. I mean, Trump still got a lead. Well, maybe this is not up to date. Someone just said Pennsylvania just got an additional 400,000 votes. New York Times doesn't have that. So if Biden just got 400,000 votes, what was that statement? Are they up to 84? Where was that? Yeah. Biden just gained 400,000 votes on a tally went from 82 to 84%. Right. So this is still the tally at 82%. So if Trump just got 400,000 votes as it went to 84%, I mean, sorry, Biden got 400,000. I mean, Trump would have gotten some, but let's see when this updates. I don't want to start like Googling for other places, but. I mean, hopefully New York Times will update there soon because I got to get off the stream in about 5 minutes. Waiting for the update. If Biden wins Pennsylvania, it's over. I mean, Trump's only prayer is that he does hold Pennsylvania and he needs another state. No, I don't think Biden is owned by China because the news has broken. It's possible that the Democrats broke Hunter Biden's news on purpose because you can blackmail. You could have blackmailed Joe Biden and Hunter Biden if none of that was public. But now that it's all public and he still won, I don't see China owning them. But remember, Democrats were the guys that didn't want to shut the country down to stop China from coming in. So the coronavirus would have been a hell of a lot worse under the Democrats. Joe Jurgensen supports Bitcoin. Joe Jurgensen didn't have a chance. Trump was a good choice. Look, if Joe Biden was running against some crazy, I probably would have voted for Joe Jurgensen. But I thought Trump was actually a good candidate. People were asking last night, am I a supporter of Trump because Biden is so bad? No, I'm a supporter of Trump because I thought Trump was good. I don't think he's going to win Arizona. I don't see how he's going to win Arizona. Biden or Kanye, which is worse? I don't know. No, I don't want neither. I don't want either of them. Let's see what the prediction markets say about PA. Biden is up. Biden's up more, 84. Let's see. Oh, predicted is down again. Good job, guys. Good job. Huh, Kanye or Brock? I mean, I'm friends with Brock. I'll take Brock. I'm not friends with Kanye. Oh, there goes predicted. Good job, guys. Clearly, you don't make enough money taking 15% of all the winning bets. Good job. A recap? Well, we had a 12-hour video yesterday or a 10-hour video. Hey, we're back. You're going to show me the latest on Pennsylvania? I'm waiting for New York Times to put this at 82%. It's the only thing I'm waiting for at this point. Come on, predicted. What the hell? Get your shit together. Oh, we don't need Florida anymore. We don't care. Florida went Republican. Yeah, Biden is only increasing his lead here. Biden is only increasing his lead. Do you think Republicans will become more libertarian going forward? I hope so. I hope so. Look, if Republicans were more open to legalizing drugs, they would own this country. If Republicans were more open to legalizing drugs and a little less money laundering laws or a little more financial freedom, that's it. Democrats would never win. Yeah, Biden's increasing the lead. Let's see the map. I just want to see Pennsylvania at this point. I want to see it moved up from 65 cents. If Pennsylvania just moved to 70 or 75 cents, that's it. Trump's done. Waiting for that map. Oh, there's the map, but someone tweeted that. That's a tweet, not the map. Doesn't want to show up. Map don't want to show up. This one is constantly updating, so I don't really need to refresh it, but just in case. There it is. Oh, 64. He dropped a penny, so he doesn't have Pennsylvania yet. I don't know how Trump's tweeting that he won PA. Let's see. Here's another map. %85%. There it is. But the numbers are about the same. So what does the checkered mean? Oh, it means that hasn't come in yet, but it's leaning red. That's what it means. Look, I think Nevada is his best shot. I think Michigan is fucked. He ain't getting Michigan. 1% left, and he's down 1%. So he ain't getting Michigan. Wisconsin's done. And North Carolina, he'll win. Georgia, he'll win. It's Nevada. All comes down to Nevada. Trump's got a chance in Nevada. 25% left. Less than 1% decide. Oh, he's still got a shot. He gets Nevada. He's got a shot. New data. What does that mean? Is there new data? If we get some more data on Nevada and Trump takes the lead, holy shit, will this flip? This will straight up flip. If Trump takes the lead in Nevada, this will flip. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. We're going into the 12th round, though. That's for damn sure. Man, I really do have to go, but I almost want to sit here in real time. Oh, Nevada just got some more percentages. They're up to 86%. And Biden still leads by 0.6. They just added another 11% of estimated votes. So what about this map? Nope, they still have it at 75 of expected votes in. So they're not, and it's live updating right there. So this is going to be interesting. Very interesting. Senate should be good. Right, leaning red, red, red. That's 3 more. Oh, what about Michigan? Wow, look at that. The Democrats might take Michigan. That's different from this. This looked like the Republicans would get Michigan. So that's interesting. Oh, not anymore. So what was I looking at? I was looking at 4 more Republicans. So maybe 3 more out. Michigan, I guess they're swinging for a Democratic Senate. So it'll be 51-49, assuming Republican gets Carolina, Georgia, and Alaska. Right, so this still says 75. The New York Times already put it at 83 or 86. They already have it at 86 estimate. But they still have 82 for Pennsylvania, and these guys have it at 85 votes counted. So Arizona just got called for Biden. Yep, all he needs is Michigan and Nevada, and he's in. I know Nebraska has like a weird vote split, and Maine has a weird vote split, but I don't know how the hell those things work. But yeah, see, that's 16, and that's going to be 6. And that's 270, folks. And that's 270. And that's all. Look, I'm not like look, I'm not going to be like on my knees crying if Trump doesn't win, like we saw from some Democrats when Supreme Court justice passed away. It's just disappointing. It's disappointing for the country. You have a 50-year politician, a politician who's been a politician for 50 years, and you have someone different, someone that's been a businessman. And it's just crazy how a lifelong politician that has only done bad stuff while being a politician beats a businessman, even if you don't like the businessman. Right. He doesn't need Michigan if he takes Nevada. He just needs one of these two states. He has to take Pennsylvania. He's getting North Carolina and Georgia. He's getting Alaska. So he needs Michigan or Nevada, and I think he has a better shot in Nevada than he does in Michigan. Because Michigan is 99% in. 99% in, and he's down 1%. Like, do the math. Do the math. Like, every single vote that has not yet been counted in Michigan has to go for Trump now for him to win. Trump ain't getting Michigan. But Nevada still got a shot. Still got a shot. See, he's only down 8,000 votes in Nevada. He's down 8,000 votes in Nevada with 25% to go. So he's down 8,000 votes from a potential of 100,000 votes still to be cast. He's only down 8,000 out of 100,000. In Michigan, there's only about 200,000 votes to go, and he's down like 60,000. Big difference. Big difference. Now, the numbers here are very different. Here, Nevada is at 86% in. But look, it's 588 to 580 at 86%. Here, it's also 588 to 580, but they're saying 75%, and these guys are saying 86%. So someone is wrong. So we don't know how many votes are left to be cast in Nevada. I mean, there's nothing to look at Arizona. I mean, Arizona is done. Arizona's done. Biden got Arizona. I guess Politico already called it. I'm assuming Associated Press called it as well. All right, guys, I got to go. This podcast has lasted longer than it was supposed to because I'm already late for shit. Well, I guess I'm not exiting today because I'm not going to rush into my trading platform. I put in my limit order. My limit order was at 14.4. I didn't hit my limit order. I just missed it. If I'm lucky, it'll hit it tomorrow. I think the market has topped. and we're going to pull back. I'm still being hopeful that we can make it to 14.5. We can go higher. I'm not exiting fully. I'm still bullish. Weekly's bullish. Monthly's bullish. I'm exiting on my trades that I got in back here. I got in over here when we were breaking out of the triangle. I then added to my position somewhere in here. I don't remember where, but I got in here. I added here. I'm exiting some. I may exit the rest, but I'm overall bullish. I just think that we have gone up too far too fast, and we need a pullback back to at least 12,000. That's what I'm playing. All right. That's it for me. If you want to support, check out tonevays.com. We have an affiliate page. We have a free learn trading section. And of course, educational on-demand videos. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching, and see you all on the next one. Please subscribe. Trying to get to 100,000 subs. And yesterday's epic stream did not give me much. Almost there. 4,500 to go. Later, guys.